also didn't take any notes, but I literally just watched the movie tonight.
I have some notes.
And I've already seen it before. There's my big cup. Is this the beginning? Like the beginning's just I hate our openings.
Hold on,
so
I got
much.
this.
This is just gonna keep all this stupid shit in here.
Oh, forgot my water.
Cut me out of the goddamn frame.
Forgot my water.
It's not funny. This isn't good. This is. If there's one person that we don't know that actually watches, this, like, all right, well, I'm done with this. Don't want to see this dumb shit. They haven't said one thing about a movie or a top 5. I'm halfway out of the frame.
I think it's great.
Have you already started?
Scoot over.
Wait, hold on, dude. I gotta write this down.
All right.
I've been getting mintier recently. Did you notice that?
Hello.
I don't have my mic yet.
Welcome to the season 3 premiere of the House of Rouse.
We really got it down.
We finally have hit.
Is this thing on?
We finally hit our subscriber goal.
Yeah.
And we're finally starting to pick up a lot of traction. So that's awesome. Congratulations, us.
Yeah, I feel like you need to scoot in a little more. Go closer to me.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll get closer to you.
Closer to me.
Oh.
All right.
Oh. Okay, we got to do something here.
This is the season 3 premiere.
Season 3 premiere, yeah. Okay.
The Rousers were awesome, huh?
See, I still feel like you need to scoot down a little more. You know?
I loved the Rousers.
I can't wait for my hair to grow
Hunter's still
a
cut out of
year's
the
worth
frame a little bit here. Yeah, scoot over,
in,
scoot over a little
in
more.
an episode.
Scoot over a little more.
Oh, my God.
You're still cut out of the frame. Now,
All right.
wait, so you picked, so you don't get to describe.
Fuck.
Whose turn is it, do you know?
Well, Hunter, just give us the name of the movie. It was your pick.
A futile and stupid gesture.
Just a sec, I never got around, but did a lot of coke and some hand-me-downs. How about a shit joke? Can't believe what they did to me. Took them, chased all the girls and Jim Belushi. Follow the right, or did I jump? Follow the right. Oh, did I jump? Follow the right.
All right, and I'll describe the movie. I think it's my turn
Okay.
because I'll go first on the top 5. So pretty much this was a very meta biography film.
Yeah.
It was almost like a fake documentary
Mm-hmm.
of the life of the creator of National Lampoon. His name is Gregory.
That's not it.
Is it not Gregory?
It's not at all.
No, it's Doug Kenny.
There
Doug
it is.
Kenny.
There it
There we
is.
go.
You
Doug
got it.
Kenny. And
You got it.
yeah, and his best friend and all that. So 2018.
Friends Harry Beard, is that what his name was or something?
Henry.
Henry Beard.
Yes.
Henry Beard.
All right.
Well, should I just explain the movie or tell you what I thought about it?
No, don't
I
explain
think
it.
he's already.
Yeah, I already did that.
He half-assed explained it, but you know.
This was not the best movie, but it was not the worst movie. It was kind of not great,
Oh my God.
but I didn't hate it. It was
I
a little tipsy.
thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, I didn't get that at all.
I thought it was really good.
I just didn't believe or care about anybody in the movie. I didn't feel like any of them were real, which I guess that kind of movie. I don't know. It was just like the tone was kind of all over the place. Everything was dark. Could barely see anything.
It was not that
What?
dark at all. I don't know what you're watching it on.
Yeah.
I watched it on the TV in there, big TV.
It was
What
not.
part of this movie was that dark?
I just like
Yeah.
everything was extremely
There's a couple. There's like
dark.
two bar
like,
scenes that are pretty dark, but
I feel like
that's
the whole movie's
it.
like that.
I watched it on my laptop like morning, and it was I had no problem with that. But I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Sure.
I think the tone was very
I thought it's consistent the whole time.
Yeah, it's very meta, and it's very like played out like almost like an ode to National Lampoon itself,
And
as
to
like
him.
one giant giant like offensive like sketch type joke thing throughout, but then also mixed in with like his troubles and tribulations and all that.
Yeah, I think they tried their best to make the movie that Doug Kinney would make about his life.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think the acting was really good. Everybody did a good job. There's tons of great cameos.
Yeah,
But I thought-
every comedic actor they can.
Yeah, and I appreciated they were trying to add some style to it. There's a lot of like cool ideas and concepts they were throwing into the movie. But I just felt like the script wasn't that good. Like I just felt like none of the people felt like they were real people. And I felt like for the first like hour, it was moving so fast that I just couldn't develop any interest in any of the characters. Like I didn't really care about anything that was like I was interested in the story a little bit, but I didn't really like care that his life was going to shit or anything like that, and I wasn't really invested in the company or anything. Like
That's so funny.
I don't think it was the worst thing ever. It just didn't really hit for me that well. I didn't love it.
Yeah, I really liked it. I liked the fast moving. I like how it's kind of like I don't know. It was almost made like kind of rock and rollish the way
Well,
it was
I
playing
think
through
again,
it.
I think that it speaks to trying to make the movie that Doug Kinney would make. So in the beginning, it's much more airplane-ish, Monty Python, taking jokes at every snap they can get. Like he's just like literally that's who he is. It's just making a joke out of anything that he can.
Yeah.
Like they're going up the stairs and he's like, these are the. He names some president and he goes, actually they were made after Henry Ford or something like that. Like he throws somebody else completely.
It made me laugh a good number of times too. Like actually like bust out laughing.
Oh, for sure. I thought the jokes were super clever.
I wrote down. Oh yeah, and this also had Dom Nahal Gleason. Is that his name? How you say it? But he starred in Frank Ex Machina. He was General Hux in the new Star Wars trilogy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was him.
Yeah.
Sarah
Henry
pointed
Beard is Hux.
Yep.
Yeah.
the most bland character in human existence in that movie.
Hux was really wasted then, because this dude is fantastic in this.
Yeah.
He nails that.
He doesn't do a good. He does a good job, but the character itself is just really bland. I felt like.
Oh, I liked the character.
He's just sitting there. He's like, I'm really quiet.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was good. I thought it was fun, and I think like the jokes, the meta jokes, like when they're talking about like the movie itself, like the older version of Doug is like, he's like, you think Will Forte is 27?
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, you think that's what I looked at 27? You think Will Forte is 27? Like they made, I thought all of that was great. I thought it was, like I said, it was just it had a feel of one of those old classics of like an Airplane or Blazing Saddles, where they'll just take a joke wherever they can get it. And I feel like that's what he would have done.
Yeah.
Also, it's such a great look into the early lives of people that shaped comedy for, I mean, decades.
Made me understand Chevy Chase more and like how they were also revolutionary.
I love him as Chevy Chase. I think he nails it. I think
Me too.
And I really do picture an early Chevy Chase of, again, taking jokes wherever he can get him, where he's just falling all over the place.
Oh, like,
and some people aren't hugest fans of him, but Chevy's just there.
Yeah, like the dinner party or the party scene when he has the burger, he just flips it off the plate and fills his plate with cocaine.
Yeah, I think that's also a subtle. I think they take subtle jabs at, not even so subtle sometimes. But they're just like making fun of Chevy too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I liked a lot of the stuff they were trying to do. If most of it just didn't, like I said, it just didn't hit. I just didn't believe that any of the people in the movie were real.
Except they're based off of.
Well, I know, but they're
people.
based. But like when they were talking, it just didn't feel natural at all. Like it felt like actors in a movie, and
I think
I
they
just didn't get. I didn't attach to any of the characters or anything.
I think
they're supposed to be like that.
Yeah, the
though.
main two especially are on this whole nother comedy level that that's just, I mean, it sounds weird. It doesn't sound like natural conversation, but to them it is natural. It is pinging jokes off of each other at such a rapid pace.
Yeah.
I mean, these two guys literally, I mean, shaped comedy for decades. They put out the biggest comedy movie of all time. They basically created SNL.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, these guys shaped comedy for at least a decade after, if not, you could argue more time.
Yeah, I think the actors weren't supposed to be taken so realistically. I think it was they were supposed to be taken like.
But they're playing real people though, so how does that?
Yeah, but it's like an ode to them. They're just playing like their character, like in a sketch, like an impersonation almost.
I mean, I think the last 30 minutes of the movie was easily the best part of the movie, because that was when I felt like I really started caring about everybody, and it felt more of a movie. And it kind of slowed down in the last 30 minutes. It was just going so fast for the first hour.
Well, there's a lot to tell.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, the man
I'm not
did a whole fucking lot.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I like the idea of what they were trying to do. A lot of it just didn't really work too well for me.
What's funny is I like the first half better than I liked the second half. I thought the first half was funnier and.
I do too, but I understand why it has to happen that way.
Me too.
But yeah, I mean, I definitely agree, because the first part's hilarious, and then, like I said, it's just every single thing about him is an antic, and it's funny. Like when he finally gets the Weight Watchers guy to sign on.
Oh yeah.
He's like, I think we're gonna have a great relationship, and he's about to light his shit with a match, and he pulls out a lighter and lights his match for him. Like, I think that shit's just hilarious.
Yeah.
Like that's like I can't like he does seem so cartoonish, but at the same time, like I feel like none of those people would have let this movie come out if that wasn't the truest representation of him.
Well, it wasn't even just them. It was like the side characters too. It wasn't that I felt like people like that didn't exist. I just felt like the script didn't feel real at all, like amongst all the characters.
See,
The side characters.
I just
and
don't
everything.
get that at all.
I didn't get it. I got like a bunch of new generation comedians getting to play their heroes.
Yeah, they're idols.
And,
man.
yeah, and like you just get to see them impersonate them as almost like to me this movie was just like a love letter to all of them and a love letter to him.
Yeah.
And so like it was just a group of people who loved these people getting to work on a project together about these people.
And I think it helped, and it fit that meta tone they had already set up from the beginning.
Yeah.
I don't think they wanted them to feel real. It's like you already know Bill Murray. Like we're not going to sit here and try and get a great actor who can impersonate him perfectly. We're just going to put somebody in there that you like because you know Bill Murray already. So we just want to tell his little part of Doug Kinney's story.
Yeah.
I think it's the script is so meta that it doesn't need that. I think it works on that level.
I mean, I get them. I get the concept, but for me, like I need to like feel something for these characters in the movie to actually fully enjoy it. Like I just didn't really. I was just kind of numb to everybody in it. Like it just, like I said, it just seemed like I couldn't attach to anybody because I didn't feel like they were real people. So it was like really hard for me to get into it until the end. The end was where I thought it picked up, and I was like actually caring about what was going on. But that was more because they were playing up like their spoiler alert. They were building up to his death, which I had read about before the movie because I wanted to read about the guy.
Oh,
and he died super young.
I should have told you that. I should have told you not to read up.
Yeah,
on
I
it.
didn't know that. I thought the old guy was him.
Yeah, I totally did.
I did too. And it
I was
threw
like,
me
this
up.
guy did this. That's
Yeah, I
amazing.
know.
And then at the end, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
It threw me off too because in the very beginning they're showing it as if they're interviewing him for the documentary, and they were giving him lines, and he was rejecting them. And even that, I was thinking, okay, this is definitely all fake. There's no way that they're like, this is real. And they're actually interviewing this guy, and they're telling him to do all that. This is all like pre-set up, but they're making it look like it is real. So it was like really throwing me off. And then I read about it like right after that because I recognized the guy too. I knew him from other things.
Yeah, I thought
Well,
that was
I'd seen him in
clever.
other things too, but I just thought I had seen him in other things and had no idea his
was him.
stacked past.
Yeah.
type thing.
And
then they get you.
Yeah, the ending honestly messed me up today, this morning. Like
It'll
get
get you.
Yeah, when like the ending, literally, I just like sat in the room quietly for like 10 minutes, kind of looked around. I had to go outside and kickbox a little bit in my heavy bag.
Yeah.
I was real upset.
It's kind of like the classic like rock star story, like Walk the Line almost, where it's just showing him become famous and spiral out of control. It's like almost all rock stars.
Oh, this movie
movies end up being
parallels Walk the Line. I even wrote
Bohemian Rhapsody too, same thing.
Oh, it definitely goes with Walk the Line.
Yeah.
The wrong kid died.
Yeah,
yeah.
Dead Brother, Hateful Father.
Rocket Man, same thing. Elton John spiraling out of control.
In over
in
his
Rock Star.
head. Oh, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Hard drugs. his rock bottom scene was a little hammy though. That was the only scene I didn't really like that much, is when he hits rock bottom and he goes to his Caddyshack showing and his family's there.
Oh,
and he's
yeah.
like, all
Yeah,
drunk. That part I didn't. That's the only scene that I didn't need, because the whole movie up until that point is played almost as a parody of those type of movies in itself, doing the whole meta thing. I mean, you literally have the older version of him commentating on the biography movie, like half of the stuff isn't true, like it's stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then like they actually show a emotional rock bottom scene, and that part didn't work with me. But then when he accidentally falls, that dude definitely jumped. Like
100%.
Yeah.
I was actually reading about it before this, and this might just be because they want to have a peace of mind about the whole thing, but like the general consensus is that he fell. Like they all believe that he fell, but that could also just be like they don't want to believe the other way around. You know what I mean? Like it's better to go to bed at night thinking that it was an accident versus like he was in so much.
Well, they're
psychological
even
pain.
talking about it at the funeral. They're like, oh, he definitely jumped up. He's like, I don't know, he might have just fallen. And one guy goes, I think he fell while he was looking for somewhere to jump.
Yeah. That's an act. That was Harold Ramis.
Yeah.
And that was an actual. They said that was an actual quote at his funeral that Harold Ramis actually said.
That doesn't surprise me one bit.
I was really upset to find out that the food fight didn't actually happen at the funeral.
Right.
That was sad. I was hoping that was a real thing, but it wasn't.
Well, that's what they wanted to happen, probably.
Yeah.
It was a good ode.
He was only 33. That's super depressing.
Yeah, this movie really messed me up this morning.
It did
I was
make me-
not okay.
I mean, he was a genius, man. That's what usually the genius is brought out by being a tortured soul. So
It made me really want to go watch, because I've never seen Animal House or Caddyshack, and I thought it was really interesting to see that the Caddyshack was like critically, like everyone hated it when it came out or didn't like it.
Have never seen Animal House or Caddyshack.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The only ones I've
Your
seen.
fucking top 5 comedy list is null and void.
You didn't even have those in your top 5. Though.
I know, but
it didn't matter.
those are fucking classics.
Yeah.
Like, how do you fucking not see either? I can see maybe you not seeing one of them, but you've never seen either one.
I've
of
seen
them.
Caddyshack is hilarious.
I've seen the vacation movies, or two of them.
Those are funny, but they
Not
are
as good.
nowhere near the level.
Okay, because the vacation movies are just okay to me. They're
well,
not
the
amazing
first
or anything.
Vacation's good. So
Oh yeah, they're still funny, but they're
Christmas
not.
Vacation's
They're both there, but
We went
whatever.
and saw that in theaters, and you busted out laughing the whole time.
well,
those were fake.
well.
Don't you lie, you son of a.
There was a lot of rousing involved.
There's a lot of
A lot of rouse.
A lot of rousing.
But
Remember, we saw a gypsy that same day.
You two already have collective memories. And don't really know what you laughed at and what you didn't laugh at on some movies.
We saw a gypsy when right after Christmas Vacation. Remember, I got my palm read.
oh yeah, you guys tell me about the story.
I didn't get to see her though. She didn't let me in. She said I couldn't witness it happen.
One more scene this is probably the funniest scene to me that killed me was the interview with Ed Helms' character.
Oh yeah.
I love at the end when he's like, hey, fuck you, and it just cuts off.
He's like, he's put a full blown ad here that we can't show. He goes, oh, you mean this one?
Is it how big are bushes?
I love this movie. I think I love the meta aspect of it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't think you need to have super real characters because we already know most of these people. We know these huge names in comedy. And it wasn't afraid to show the dark side of it either.
Yeah.
And it handled it, like I said, I just like you said, I think it really is just a love letter of all these people that were inspired by him and came up with him, and just really love it.
Yep, me too.
I thought it was super funny too. I think the first hour was fast, but good God, just joke after joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, the jokes did not win. I maybe laughed like once, I think.
They even said Mongoloid in the movie.
Yeah, they say Mongoloid.
Yeah.
That was actually going to be one of the only notes I wrote down. They actually say Mongoloid in the movie.
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
Oh my God.
Did you watch it?
We're gonna have a very long talk after this because I have a lot of things that I have to say, but I don't want to start arguing about other movies while we're on this movie.
I love the acknowledgement of how they were all like sexist and racist back then too.
Yeah, I really need to go back and
Loved
just
that.
pause because there's one part where they just run up. They're like, "Here's a bunch of other things that aren't exactly right about this movie,"
Yeah.
and it's just like
Oh, yeah, there's a
30
shit ton
things
of
that
stuff.
roll past real quick, and it was like I saw one of them. It says everyone was sexist.
Oh yeah, that's the 70s. I mean, that's when feminism actually like began.
I wouldn't say it began,
That was
but
like
it was
a
a major
huge-
movement then.
Not
yes.
Susan B. Anthony. Just fuck her, right?
Yeah, I mean the women's
Well, I
right to
mean,
vote was a
okay,
huge
all right, okay,
women's
okay.
movement.
Just
Fair
made
enough.
the American flag.
Whatever.
Or apparently,
You just threw it back to Betsy Ross?
Yeah, fuck, I'm getting my history mixed up.
Did you just
Wait, didn't Susan B. Anthony help make the flag?
No!
What'd she do again?
When do you think the flag was made?
It's been a long time since taking elementary school history.
I'm not 100% sure when those two people lived, but I know it's a big time difference.
Is it really?
Yep.
God. Oh God.
I gotta look this up now. I have to
We are well read around here.
Well, I also loved how this
Oh,
movie.
yeah, I'm just getting them mixed up. Yeah, you got it. I know.
I also loved how this movie was an ode to offensive humor. It was like, this is why we
yeah.
need offensive humor, and this
They
is.
didn't give a fuck. I can't believe some of the things they got away with.
I
Back
know.
Then. It's amazing. I really want to get my hands on some of those things, like the yearbook edition. I feel like that shit would be
Yeah.
amazing. I mean, you're selling millions of copies of a comedy thing. Like, I mean, it's something that people can flip through in an hour and be done with it, and you're still selling millions of copies.
Yeah, I want to read Board of the Rings too.
Right?
I want to check that out.
I don't know. I love this movie.
Are you guys ready for? Are you guys ready for ratings?
I guess so.
Wait,
All right, let's do an ad break.
Do an ad break before
Let's cut to an ad break.
All right.
I feel sad now.
Why?
This one.
Oh,
Let me get my email. I'm sorry. Hang on. Let me get it. Let me get this first ad pulled up real quick. This one's for you, right? Isn't it? Yes.
Well, we're just reading ads.
yeah,
here,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna get you to read this one.
Okay.
This episode of the House of Rouse is brought to you by.
Wait till you touch it. It's gonna be so great.
It's gonna be so great!
Cures your depression.
It cures my depression! Whoa! I feel better already!
Who killed himself? Oh, that's not good.
Alrighty. So
This one just came in.
season 3. We got to pay the bills still.
Hopefully, getting upgraded companies.
Maybe if more of you guys just gave us money, we wouldn't have to do these type things. But here I am reading words that I didn't see beforehand. Hey fellas, I'm here to talk to you guys about this new product I've been using. It's changed my life in every way. Before I started using this product, I was sad, depressed, helpless, depraved, deranged, antisocial, narcissistic, pathetic, sad. Did I already say sad? Well, that cannot be overstated. I was sad.
Who
I hated
felt all these things.
me. I hated myself, but now every day I wake up, I can't wait to use this product. Seriously, guys, listen to me. Take my word for it when I tell you that this product is amazing.
Are we getting anywhere?
I mean it. It really is life changing. Use promo code THOR at checkout to save 99.9% on this product.
Is this what?
You know what?
We've ended where we started.
I also fucked up because most of the time I always read the title, even if he doesn't put one in. And I should have said no title. That would have made this joke hit way better.
Oh man. What was that?
So wait.
Let me reread this. Let me look at this.
That's something.
There's a lot of typos in this thing. God.
Wow.
Whoever sends this stuff in, pull it together.
So wait.
So
What are we
Sus-
sponsored by?
So Susan B. Anthony was the one who did the women's suffrage. I had them backwards.
She made women suffer.
I had to look it up. I had the two backwards.
Shocker, you
yeah, so
don't
what
know
was
about
that?
women's suffrage.
God damn it.
I can't believe that you're just finding out about a lot of big feminist things.
I can't believe it's not woman
Hey,
suffrage.
I know her name, and that's enough. Maybe that's what the ad was about. Women's suffrage.
Sure. Let's get to ratings. I'll start off. I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was funny. I thought it was educational. And also at the end, very emotionally impactful. And inspiring in some ways. So I give it a 76.
Oh.
That was really good. Really a solid film. Go check it out.
You're about to say something stupid, aren't you?
I'm going to give it a 4.5.
Jesus Christ.
man.
I did not like
One
it.
of these days, I'm going to go back through and look at all these ratings.
Halfway through, I was ready for it to be over.
Ah.
And then the last 30 minutes picked up, and I was like, well, if the rest of the movie was like this, I've enjoyed it. But yeah, 4.5 out of 10. Bring it on home.
Idiot. This movie gets a B.
Yeah.
I really think it's funny. It's not one of the greatest comedies you've ever seen, but it was funny enough that I wanted to revisit it, and I still laughed a lot the second time through. Like we said, I enjoyed just the super meta aspect of it, and it felt very much like the comedy of that time. And like you said, both very much an ode to that time and the Doug Kinney.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I really, really like this movie, and I dislike Colin right now.
Me as well.
You thought I was mad in the Precious episode. I'm about to go ham.
I'm going to make an angry compilation of all of us getting mad.
That'd be
throughout all
good.
It's not
seasons.
going to look good for me.
It's going to be an hour long. It's most of our content. What the?
All right. Well,
There's two
That's
videos.
just me
of
over here.
livid.
coming up, what is it? Let us know, Hunter. What is it?
Top
Coming up.
5 MadTV cast members.
Oh.
You are now watching MadTV.
We're actually going to go over something that's funny.
Hit that transition song. Colin's wrong.
This is the transition song. Transition song. Transition song. Transition song.
Why does it have to undermine me, dude?
Why do we always do the... It's about to
It's
happen.
already in the song.
Yeah, it's gonna-
They get two.
It's already going to happen.
Two.
And I do it a lot. That's the bad part.
You're the main one who does it.
Yeah, I'm calling myself out while also calling you two
And
out
it's
for
you
something
in the
you
song.
don't do.
It's you in the song too.
Mm-hmm.
I
I thought it was Def Leppard.
I feel weird just holding this thing. This is weird.
What do you do with your hands?
That's what I feel like right now. We pass it. This thing's kind of heavy too.
Oh my god.
And we're back.
Back.
Doing top 5 Mad TV cast members.
Yes.
The rules were that we could not. Going out. Hello. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Can't include.
Yeah,
All
you're
right,
not.
we're good.
It's just their Mad TV skits. Nothing after or before. No other work. Just based off of their work on Mad TV.
This list would be
Correct.
drastically different if it was their
Oh, for
works.
sure. I think it. Yeah, it definitely. Yeah, I think it'd still be similar. There's a couple of them that still be similar, but the ranks would move.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not going first.
I will
you
go
right?
first this time. Yes. All right. Let me
Time
get out
to
my
see-
little green book.
Time to see Hunter actually get really mad.
My little green book.
I don't know, man. I really don't know about this list. Because again, there's a lot. There's a lot you can argue. I think there's 2 clear ones, but I also believe that every single one of us would say the same thing and have 2 different ones.
I think there's a definitive number 1.
Well, we're gonna see. I can't wait for all 3 of us to have a different one.
Well, number 5 is the one that I watched the most as a kid and thought he was the best growing up, which is Frank Caliendo.
Oh, okay.
I love his impersonations. Just for the popcorn popper alone.
Yeah, that's like one of the best skits they've ever
His
done.
John Madden
John Madden's
skits,
fantastic.
Yeah, are just so good. And those were like my biggest go-tos if I was on YouTube with the dial-up and you had to wait 7 hours for a video to load.
a 5-minute video. It takes an hour.
Yeah, I'd always go to that. So Frank Caliendo.
I like that. I really hate that. Honestly, he's been so overexposed. And I know this list isn't about anything you've done afterwards, but I feel like
Yeah.
he's done those characters for so long now.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, he
kinda-
milked that.
It's worn down. But again, those impersonations when you first saw them, they are spot on. He does the best versions of a lot of different people.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he's the best at impersonations out of everybody on the show.
Well,
But I couldn't include him in there just because the number of like he doesn't have a lot of the like the all time classic skits. I feel like
yeah.
he has some great ones.
And he did sell out after MadTV, but you know what? Rightfully so, because he's making that money.
Hey, mad at you, get your money.
Yeah. So now number 5. Number 4, Bobby Lee.
Okay, I definitely don't hate that.
Bobby Lee's hilarious. Great physical humor. Great voices.
Oh yeah.
He hams up Asian voices as almost like a mockery
Yeah.
of like Hollywood making Asians do Asian voices, and that's so funny.
I'll say that about this show is it's very odd because there's a lot of times where they're making really great statements about race, and then other times it's just incredibly racist skits.
That was-
like
Yeah.
incredibly stereotypical shit. And
Like
then other
race-
times they'll make things making fun of stereotypes. They flip back and forth
Yeah.
over the line a
Like
lot.
racist Jeopardy. If that gets not
Yeah.
racist Family Feud.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Hilarious.
That was what I noticed going back and watching a lot of these is I feel like they push the boundaries way more than SNL.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they
Oh,
are
for
edgy
sure.
as fuck sometimes in
For
that show.
sure.
Yeah, going back and watching all these skits, I think I might like MadTV more than SNL. Their skits are so I mean, they've held up more than I thought they would hold up.
Yeah.
I think episode for episode they might be more consistently good, but SNL has the better top percent skits. Like the upper tier are better.
That's a discussion for we
whatever.
were gonna go way too deep into that.
Yeah, I mean, MadTV was only like a decade old, and you know SNL was like 45 years.
I don't know.
So.
MadTV went. I think MadTV went like 15 seasons.
Oh, okay, but
It's still nothing compared to SNL.
Yeah, but MadTV holds up way more than I thought it would. Pushes
sure.
boundaries way more than I thought they could, and yeah, and didn't give a shit. They were. I mean, this parallels National Lampoon to a T. This list because MadTV was just like National Lampoon. Didn't give a fuck, doing whatever they wanted.
Yeah.
It's great. Number 3, Mo Collins.
I really love that list. Oh man, I'm glad you did that.
Yeah, Mo Collins is
I
the
don't hate your list at all yet. I mean, you're gonna have to really fuck up at the end. There's no way you made a coherent list. No fucking way.
Mo Collins is definitely the funniest female cast member that's been on MadTV. She is so funny. Her voice is so funny. Just her facial expressions alone, she can carry a whole skit.
Mm-hmm.
She's great.
Yeah, Mo Collins is super slept on.
Yeah,
She is great.
Who's the old lady girl that she does all the time?
Lorraine.
Yeah,
Lorraine.
That shit.
yeah, that was so funny.
Yeah.
Especially when she's on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. If you remember that one with Regis Philbin, it's so funny. Yeah, Mo Collins, best female cast
Okay.
member.
I fucking like that.
Number 2, Michael McDonald.
All right. So no. Okay. I think maybe we agree on the top 2 then.
Michael McDonald. I mean, there's not everyone. A lot of people see him as the best. He's consistently. He's pretty much they use him the most out of anyone on the show, so it's hard to go against him. And you know what?
Well, he's also incredibly
Versatile.
consistent. Yeah, versatile
Yeah.
and consistent. You can throw him in any scene, and even if he's just a straight man, he's still pulling laughs.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the yeah.
He has great facial expressions.
Yeah.
He can make his eyes like bug out of his head really well.
Even Stewart holds up, but I didn't think it would. But it still got me.
I don't think it's as funny as I used to think it was, but it's still.
I
Real
rewatched the
funny.
Stewart one today where he does. They're talking to the teacher.
Yeah.
That one's great.
Yeah, so funny. Yeah, and number 1, the best MadTV cast member, undeniably, I think, is Will Sasso.
Yeah.
I think he's like, if you look up every classic skit, or if you look up the funny, he's in every single one of them, and he's playing like one of the best characters of that skit, like every time. It's so funny, and then even when he loses a ton of weight, they make fun of him for losing a ton of weight. and they literally have a skit where they make him get fat again and make him like just binge eat, and it's so funny. Yeah, he's undeniably the best. I mean, Kenny Rogers alone cements him.
Yeah. Kenny Rogers is like
I don't know if he's
classic, man.
undeniably the best.
Man, I don't know. I just think every time I watch so many compilations and so much stuff, and dude, he's in every single skit that's known as like one of the best ones. And there's a lot of skits that people say they're like the best skits, but they're not at all. Like, Can I Have Your Number skit? It's awful.
That skit sucks.
That was the later years. That was when they were about to get canceled. Yeah, that's bad.
There was multiple lists I read that had that as the best. Like,
well, that's because again, that was right at the end, near the end of their run, right when social media started blowing up. So that just went viral. So that's what a lot of people associated with MadTV.
That's sad.
Which is sad because there's years and years of better skits of very talented actors, and that wasn't one of them.
Yeah. And I wanted to put Keegan Michael Key in my list, but the thing is
they don't have enough.
Jordan Peele and Keegan, they didn't throw them in a lot,
and they're paired together.
Yeah,
you never see them separate. Really.
They didn't do a lot in Mad, which is crazy that they had a gold mine the whole time, and MadTV didn't really even know it.
Well, I mean, again, you're talking about incredibly gifted comedic actors. They were another. I don't think they were a super late addition, but they were established.
Yeah.
So they had to come to the table, and you're probably not getting all your ideas.
Yeah.
But I mean, the ones they did milk the one where they got to do some type of
the handshake.
The handshake to get good luck. Yeah. It's still very funny, but it's just you don't see them. You don't get enough of them.
Yeah.
They're usually a good side character in a skit.
Yeah.
Hold the skit together.
All right, so number 5, Frank Caliendo. Number 4, Bobby Lee. Number 3, Mo Collins. Number 2, Michael McDonald. And number 1, Will Sasso.
All right,
okay, I cannot believe. I don't hate a thing about that list. My list is different, but I don't hate that at all. Here comes this one.
Wow.
All right.
Next.
All right. Number 5. Mo Collins.
Okay. Wow, I'm very happy with you two right now.
It's kind of crazy that Alex Bornstein,
like a proud father.
That Alex Bornstein gets a lot of the recognition for being the best female cast member, but rewatching a lot of her skits, I feel like she was kind of like the one hitter with Mrs. Swan, and then the rest of it, it's like she's funny, but she's not as good consistently. And Mo Collins in every skit is good.
Yeah.
Like she's never bad. She's got great physical comedy, like where she's being Lorraine and she's doing the ballerina stuff and she's throwing her leg up on the balance beam and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's amazing. Oh, we're just watching. What was the one with the angry Michael McDonald coming to beat up the office guy?
Yeah, he's playing the white trash guy who can't fight.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, she's great in that too. And he's the central character, and she's just the girlfriend, but she hams it up to where she's just as funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's great.
She rolls with the best of SNL female cast too.
Yeah, and also when I was rewatching, I was like, wait a second, I know her from something, and then I realized that she was also in Parks and Rec, and I just never I'd somehow put it together that was her from Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
But yeah. Number 2.
Number 4.
Or number 4. Sorry. Number 4. Yeah. Sorry.
I don't want to hear the rest. I don't want to hear the rest of your list anyway.
4 and 3.
The best female cast member, Stephanie Wire, whatever.
Oh yeah, she's great too.
Dude, her facial expressions just kill me. And I think her character's Dot is like one of the best characters across the whole show. Her shit's amazing in that skit.
Dot is funny, but
dude, she's amazing.
Nicole Sullivan's
good too.
She's good too.
Deborah Wilson are both better.
No. Nicole Sullivan's good in King of Queens as well.
Yeah.
Stephanie is it Weir? Why? How do you pronounce it?
I think it's Weir, but
yeah, she's great. And again, I think she's amazing in every skit. Also,
I mean, she's good, but again, I don't think.
And she's great. It's the one where they're making fun of women's proposals at the sports stadium. And they're just freaking out, saying yes immediately. She's great in that. I mean, Dot's a great recurring character.
Oh my God! I just remembered this, but one of my favorite MadTV skits I've ever seen was the other day, and it's Will Sasso and Bobby Lee, and they're roommates. And Will Sasso is putting on this gimmick and pretending he's gay to have these two girls come over and hang out with them. So he has to convince Bobby Lee to be his gay lover. And they're pretending the whole time to be gay, but then as the bit keeps going like for months, and the girl stops showing up, and Will Sasso keeps going.
Yeah.
And he tricks Bobby Lee to spend 45 years with him as a gay.
I think I've never seen that one.
They're like old men, and Will Sasso's just been doing this to get him to marry him.
I roughly remember that one.
That was the funniest shit ever.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Oh my god.
Sorry. But yeah, she's great. So yeah, enough said. Number 3, Bobby Lee.
Oh yes.
Bobby Lee, number
He,
3.
I think, might have the best physical comedy. It's between him and the other person I'm going to have. But,
I'm guessing you're number 1.
yeah. His is just super unique. Like, the way he just moves, it's just so weird and hilarious.
And he's just so unafraid.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he literally
Dude, he'll hurt
throws
himself.
his body.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does not give a fuck, dude.
Like, it's not just, I'm going to do this funny. I'm probably going to get hurt, but it's still going to be funny.
Yeah.
And that's because he was on so many pills.
That does help, being on a massive amount of pain pills.
One, he's got the great wrestling one with Triple H. That one's hilarious. The Tank, the guy with the cars.
Tank is amazing.
And then I love how they kind of like idolize him. It's like they kind of joke about how they idolize him in the show. And there's one where Michael McDonald's reading the fan mail, and he goes to Bobby Lee, who's like meditating in a room like an ancient Chinese like Shaolin or something. And he's like, I have to ask myself, what would Bobby Lee do before he makes decisions?
That's great.
But yeah, he's great in that show.
Doesn't he play a blind sensei in one of the skits?
That sounds familiar.
I'm pretty sure I remember that, but
I think so. I can remember him being some type of samurai.
yeah,
I
he's
think
blind.
him being
He's
blind is the gag.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Yeah, Bobby Lee is amazing. And number 2, Michael McDonald.
Yeah.
It's consistently great every skit. Stewart's probably like one or two most notable characters in MadTV's history.
Yeah, I think if you actually watched MadTV, Stewart's. Yeah.
Stewart and Miss Swan are the two most like well known for sure.
Oh, Kenny Rogers might.
Kenny Rogers is
Kenny
up
Rogers
there,
is
but
up
I
there,
think Stewart and Miss Swan are the thing that got people to the show.
Yeah. And he can be super dry sometimes and kill it, or he can just be over the top insane. Or he does like where he plays Steve Jobs doing the Iraq and the Iran, the Apple products. Yeah, he's amazing. It's kind of sad that a lot of these people didn't do a whole lot afterwards. After the show was over, because a lot of them are just like
not much. I mean, honestly,
Keegan Michael Key and Jordan Peele ended up being like the most successful.
either them or Alex
Alex
Bornstein.
Bornstein, yeah.
And
That
Bobby
was
Lee.
solely off of her voice. It wasn't like she did movies and shit.
Yeah.
Bobby Lee's pretty successful.
Bobby Lee's successful as like a comic, but he didn't do any. He's never been like very famous.
Yeah, I mean, and he also got more popular in the past like 3 years or so, I feel like.
With his podcast.
Key and Peele have been like killing it for the past like almost decade or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he made Keanu.
Yeah.
No one talks about that movie anymore.
Yeah, it was great. And an Oscar movie with 2 nominated Oscar movies.
Worst Thor movie or second place in the Rousers.
Most overrated.
Most overrated.
Yeah.
That's what it
wasn't
won.
the worst, just overrated.
Yeah.
But number 1, Will Sasso.
Yeah.
It's definitely got to be Will Sasso. He is kind of the Chris Farley of MadTV.
Oh my god, my flashlight's on.
Oh yeah.
He again might have the best physical comedy. It's him and Bobby Lee. Like he'll just do some crazy shit. Like I was watching it was what it's called, like pretty white people problems or something. It's like high schoolers who are having like really basic first world problems.
Oh my god.
And he's
yes,
like
I
throwing
forgot
himself
about
at
that
people, trying to fight people. He does the crazy Kenny Rogers shit.
Yeah.
Actually, it's pretty white kid problems with problems. That's what it's called.
Man, Will
But yeah,
Sasso's
the camcorder skit where he's just getting his face in that camcorder and screaming like a maniac. That skit's amazing. If he's gonna be in a skit, it's guaranteed gonna be gold. And you were talking about them making fun of him being fat before.
Yeah.
There was one I watched today where it was him and Alex Bornstein were playing 2 random people in a restaurant, and then Will Sasso and Alex Bornstein walk in, and them playing the regular people recognize him, like, oh my god, is that Will Sasso? And they're like, no, that guy's way too fat. It's like making fun of him, and they can like hear him the whole time. But then when they come up to meet him, they're like, we're your biggest fans, dude. But yeah, there's got to be, he's number one. I don't see how you can argue anything else.
Well, Sasso,
I'm gonna attempt to.
Chris D'Elia and Brian Callen used to have a podcast called the 10-Minute Podcast, where they would do an improv skit for 10 minutes, and that'd be the whole episode. And they have like 500 episodes. It's just 10-minute improv.
Yeah.
Is it actually good?
Yeah. It's 3 comedy fucking gods. Let's go to another ad break before
Well, he's
got to
run down his list first.
Oh, excuse me.
Number 5, Mo
Shit.
Collins. Number 4, Stephanie Wire. How the fuck you pronounce it? I don't know.
That's
Number
that one I have a problem with.
Number 3, Bobby Lee. Number 2, Michael McDonald. Number 1, Will Sasso.
All right. Pretty similar though.
Yeah.
Parallel.
Just one.
Well, probably gonna stay that way.
Ad break?
Ad break.
Let's take an ad break.
All right. Well, I guess I'll look up who sent me one. Maybe.
All right.
Oh, okay. Here we go. There you go.
All right, let's go.
You know what I love?
I don't see any asterisks anywhere.
That's no asterisk. I told you. Okay. That other email sucked. It wasn't funny.
We turned them down.
We only accept funny or very abstract emails to support us. Sometimes they're not even companies.
The guys who wrote a futile and stupid gesture sent us once. Hunter threw it out because it wasn't funny.
Huh.
This episode of the House of Rouse is brought to you by...
I've got 16 bitches giving me head. I'm Big Kurt, always losing my word.
Cause they always listen like sheep in the herd.
And they always drop like a bunch of cow turds. Pour one out for the homies. Dick so good, tastes like macaroni.
Yo, what the fuck did Kurt just say?
I didn't know he swung that way. Said pour one out for the homies. Chicken wings, dick tastes like macaroni.
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
I guess everybody wants to come and get them some. Chicken wing race me every day. Someone send help, I need a fucking rest day.
Think I'm just gonna get up and bounce.
Don't leave, come on back. Chicken wing about to fill up my mouth. And you're gonna take every little dripping out. I'm really serious, he put up locks. He even fucks me with chicken pox.
So sign up today for the House of Rouse gift box.
Master of Comedy just told you what was funny.
All right. Today the House of Rouse is sponsored by the House of Rouse Surprise Gift Box. Oh, this is one of our own products.
Yeah, you know how I like to self-promote.
Yeah. All right, cool. So we're coming out with this, everybody. You've tried other mystery box delivery services. Now try ours. You know how you sign up for a box delivery service of shit you like, but then you end up with too much of that shit? Well, not with us. We will literally give you the opposite of that. Like, you fill out our survey, and we send you the exact opposite of that.
Why are you reading it like you don't know how sentences are supposed to be read? You're putting the emphasis on the weirdest spots. Putting the emphasis midway through the sentence.
Sell it.
I have no idea where the sentence ends.
Sell it to the people.
Yeah, sell it.
Wait, you want me to restart?
Yeah, this is our product.
Okay.
We gotta make money somehow.
Shit.
The House of Rouse is sponsored by the House of Rouse Surprise Gift
You're
Box.
doing it again.
What do you mean?
God damn it.
All right, you've tried other mystery box delivery services. Now try ours. You know how you sign up for a box delivery service of shit you like, but you end up with too much of that shit? Well, not with us. We will literally give you that opposite of that. Like, you fill out our survey, and we send you the exact opposite of that. That's the sentence. There's no punctuation in this fucking ad, dude. There's no punctuation. things like a painting of some other dude done by someone who can't paint.
Whoa.
A picture of us painted some color. Equipment missing the power cords. Blank CDs.
Nice.
Stands that can't be put in the right place the first time, even though the joke got old. 8 episodes ago. Week-old donuts.
Why would anybody want any of this?
What's the point of the box?
Who's our
Thor's surprise gift box.
who's our creative?
You don't know what you're gonna get, but you won't like it. Promo code Daddy needs a new pair of Vans. Is this micro dance micro Vans? Oh my god!
There's a couple of
teamed up
cross
with us.
promotion there.
Whew.
Week-old donuts.
All right. So
God.
sign up for that on our website. Oh, and let's do some quick. So I don't forget this. Let's do some quick links here. So go check us out on houserouse.official on Instagram. Boom. Go check us out on our website where you can buy our merch. It's
You better put.
it's like
letters.
yeah. I'll just put the link right here. I can't remember what the website is.
Put it
It's,
right
it's
here.
like evanquarrels.wix.
Put it right at Fabio's nipples.
All right, right there.
right there,
And then
perfect.
House Rouse on Facebook. Go do all of that. And we have a new MMA channel, I think.
It's in the works.
Well, this will be like next year
Yeah.
when this comes out.
Yeah, you guys should already know about the channel by that point. Hopefully.
We have they're gonna have another new channel when that one fails horribly.
We're spreading our wings after 20 subscribers.
Yeah.
Guys.
Oh yeah, and go check out House
already
Rouse's
peaked.
House Rouse's Greatest Hits album, Volume 1. Should be on sale now.
It should be in stores.
God, I hope it's not.
Yeah. It's in a Walmart near you.
Yikes!
All right, and we're back.
Don't do volume 2. Season 1 we can maybe get away with. Season 2 got real fucking dark.
Season 3 is going to be nuts.
Oh yeah.
Yikes. Okay. Top 5, MadTV. I'm very surprised how similar these lists actually are.
Really?
Very similar.
I thought Mo Collins was gonna be not like I thought I was gonna be the only one.
I thought I was going to be the only one. But anyway, number 5, Alex Bornstein.
I have to ask you one thing.
Yes.
Everyone says Alex Bornstein and there's not an N in her name. Why does everyone say that?
I thought it was.
No, because even she says it in one of her skits. I was wondering if it's like an inside joke or something.
I don't know. That's what I
one
thought
says
it was pronounced it. I don't know. I don't give a shit. Miss Swan. That's all you need. Yeah, I understand your argument. She's not as consistent as the next people that are going to be on the list, but Miss Swan was the end-all, be-all of what got most people to MadTV. Quoted it for years. It's a classic character. And that's why it's 5. I just couldn't make the list without putting her on there.
Yeah.
Because she's also like one of the original cast members, I feel like.
Yeah.
So yeah, Alex Bornstein definitely deserves a spot there.
Okay.
And then again, I can't believe the rest of this list is so fucking similar. Number 5 also, we're gonna do honorable mentions later. God, I was so close to putting Aries Spears. You want to talk about impressions?
Oh,
He's a
yeah.
hell of an impressionist.
Yeah, I almost
His
put him
Shaq
too.
impression is amazing. Anyway, number 4, Bobby Lee. Again, the tank character where he literally just throws his body on the hood of that car over and over. I'm pretty sure he hurts himself pretty badly on at least one of the skits.
Oh, yeah,
because
you
he
can
comes
see
up
it.
wincing. Incredibly committed. Like you said, he wasn't afraid to play up the Asian stereotype to either. Like I said, MadTV, sometimes they just use the stereotype in the wrong way to get the laughs, and then sometimes they had some message. But
Yeah.
Bobby Lee was cool with all of it. I think one of his best skits that I just remembered, I was watching a compilation to get some ideas, was the Everyday Average Asian. And it's just he's just an Asian guy, and like he comes into a surprise party, and they're like, surprise, and they're like, wait, which one of you is Chan? And it's just him next to his parents, like it's not even other Asian people close to him. And he's like, what? He's like, oh, when you stand next to each other, you know, it's tough. And I'm like, they're saying incredibly racist things, but like Then it's just everyday average agent. It's like, this is what he has to live with. So they're making a comment on it. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah. Like you said, his face is, he can say a lot just with his face
Yeah.
and the physical comedy. One of the best.
I think MadTV's better than SNL. Hot take.
I would go there. But
I would have to think on that, but I can maybe see the argument. Number 3, Mo Collins.
Yes.
Alma Collins is definitely the best female Mad TV character.
Yeah.
Stephanie Weir's like 4th at best.
I can
Nicole
see-
Sullivan, and Deborah Wilson and Alex Bornstein, all over.
I think she's either 2 or 3.
I don't think so.
dude, Dot is amazing. Dot's better than Miss Swan. You heard it here.
Wrong. But anyway, who was it again? Mo Collins. Yeah, she's amazing in any skit. Incredibly versatile. When her and Michael McDonald are paired together, I think it's some of the best stuff out there. They have multiple different characters that they do together, and they fucking sell it every time. There's like the brother and sister that are incestual that are really weird together.
Yeah.
Like, like they're making weird like sex noises. Like you said, the trailer trash and the girlfriend. There's the 2 old people that come down. It's hot, mama. Yeah. They're in the underwear. That Stewart and his mom. I mean, anytime them 2 are together, it's fucking gold. And she, like I said, she makes any scene she's in better.
Yep.
Hands down, best female character on the show. Number 2 is Will Sasso. He's amazing. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's got some of the best stuff out there. He is and you guys didn't even mention one of his best skits, which is the Steven Seagal.
Oh, I wrote that one down.
Any and all of the
that
Steven
one's
Seagal
great.
shit he does is fucking amazing.
That's great too, because
he's the
Steven
best,
Seagal is
man.
also a popular figure at MMA, like, because people make fun of him for Aikido.
Well, they were making fun of him for that forever.
Yeah, so it was extra great set when I watched that today.
Yeah, I mean, you can absolutely make the argument for number 1, and I can see why you would. Because he's great. Like you said, he was okay with doing impressions, then making fun of like meta, just making fun of his own weight, adds to every scene he's in. Yeah.
You're doing the old flip flop here, huh?
I am doing the old flip flop. You already know what number 1 is. It's Michael McDonald. Michael McDonald was the reason I started watching the show. It was that, like you said, that and Miss Swan pulled me into the show with Stewart. And I think he is just again, you can make the argument with Will Sasso that every scene he's in, he makes it better. But I think it's even more so with Michael McDonald. Even when he's playing the straight man, he's bringing more to it. When he is, and he works so well in pairs. Again, him and Mo Collins, so many classic characters back to back to back. Him and Deborah Wilson are on She's Oprah, He's Dr. Phil. Hilarious. Like I said, even when he's playing the straight man, he's just a normal office dude. It's still funny.
Yeah.
So I would say it's Michael McDonald number 1. But I'm surprised that it actually was. We actually both had all the same top 2.
I feel like the top 2 were like, it's almost undeniable to have those 2 at the top.
I would say that. I feel like it's got to be one of those 2.
Yeah.
But anyway, so number 5, Alex Bornstein. Number 4 was Bobby Lee. Number 3, Mo Collins. Number 2, Will Sasso. Number 1, Michael McDonald.
Dang. So
All incredibly similar lists.
Yeah.
I can't believe that. I
Not
thought
too-
it would
not
be
too
much
different.
more all over the place.
yeah.
Like I said, honorable mention for sure, Aries Spears. Amazing. Chris Rock was great too. He had a lot of really great impressions.
I'm sure the top 5 SNL cast members will be very different from tonight.
Yeah. Everyone have a vastly different
Got a
list.
sneaking suspicion that
'Cause
Hunter's
Evan's
going to be
fucking number 1's
furious.
going to be awful. Guaranteed.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, y'all put together really stupid SNL lists. For sure. 100%.
All right. Well, before Colin makes the announcement for episode 2 of season 3, let's do our last ad break. really
Last
quick.
ad break. It's weird how there's no
I
ads
got
for
one?
like 30 minutes,
Oh
and
my
then it's
God.
back to back to back. It's a very odd setup for ads.
Oh, this one you just got this one.
Yeah.
It just came in like right now, like
Yeah.
5 minutes ago. That's crazy.
There you go.
So you haven't read over this?
Nope. No. I mean, they paid well, so.
Okay. But how would you know if they paid well if it came in 5 minutes ago?
Oh, I don't know.
All right.
Just do it.
There's a number attached to it.
This episode of the House of Rouse is brought to you by
got rocks in our drinks. Rock energy. Rock energy. We don't play with all you skanks. Rock energy. Rock energy. When you're down, brown with the It's Big Bird in the house.
Rock energy. Rock energy. Rock energy. Rock energy. Rock energy. Rock energy. Rock energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there is. It's not big.
go for it.
Why would you accept this? All right, whatever. Rock energy. A little perk for the morning. Rock energy. You'll be perky like a tit. Our rock energy is surging with aggressive flow and rambunctious energy. They're not using that word right. It comes in a custom can filled with concoctions of amazingly cohesive brews and decibels of vitamins oozing out of the brim. It also has a bunch of rocks dumped right into it. With our rock energy, you will tackle the day like a wrestler with nowhere to go. Just for fun. You'll be Sheryl Crow soaking in the sun. www.rockenergy.com/goblin-rights. Oh, so I guess they're going the whole SJW route with this thing. Smart move. With promo code ROUSERS, you'll have 10% interest added to your order, included with a non-free shipping free right to your door. Rock energy, a little perk for the morning. Rock energy, you'll be perky like a tit. Wow. You know, it looks like whoever wrote that was trying to, tongue-tie me a little bit, but they did not succeed. It will not be broken.
I've broken you multiple times.
It's the repetition.
Yeah.
It's not the words.
It's the alliteration.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Or just words like
So I
cheese
guess we
over
just
and
need to wrap this thing up.
Yep, let's announce next episode.
All right.
Colin, what are we doing?
Our next episode, we will be reviewing 1997 Spawn with our top 5 fruits. We're going to be listing our top 5 favorite fruits.
Dude, I came up with that today. I can't believe that.
Are you serious?
I wrote that on my phone today. I wanted to do that later.
That's amazing.
Holy shit, how did that happen?
I was thinking about it because I'm growing some watermelons out back,
Oh,
and I said,
yeah.
you know what? We're going to list our top 5 favorite fruits.
I like this. I like it.
Yeah, so Spawn and top 5 favorite fruits.
Top
I hope
5
you,
Spawn I'm
enjoyed it.
excited for. Spawn sick.
I've never seen Spawn.
Well,
And
you'll
Hunter-
probably hate it because it's good. So
Hunter loves it, and it has the worst reviews
Wait,
imaginable.
can I make a
so I'm very
prediction?
curious.
Let me make a prediction.
Mhm.
Hunter is going to see that this film does not hold up when he watches this again. Because he argued Ready to Rumble was good. And we watched it.
Oh no, I didn't argue Ready to Rumble was good. When I rewatched it, I said I knew it was trash, but I just had fond memories of it growing up. So
Well, I think Spawn is going to be a...
you made us watch The Little Vampire, so like the fuck. And then Ernest, 2 of them.
Hey, Ernest Goes to Camp's solid.
It is
Sucks.
solid. That was good.
You put
Ernest
the wrong
Goes to
end of the
Stupidness.
word with starts with S. Shit sucks.
All right, well,
Yeah, there we go.
guess that wraps it up.
We're back in it. Season 3, baby.
Rock energy!
Positive energy.
Perky like a tit.